Welcome back to the Morning Brew, second half, Tuesday, and I'm Larry Aarons, and we appreciate you watching our show today. We really do. I want to thank Lindy's Cafe for this gorgeous view out the window today. Another beautiful October day in New Mexico. This portion of our show is brought to you by the folks at ABQ Free Press. ABQ Free Press is, well, free all over town. Albuquerque Arts and Entertainment Magazine has merged with ABQ Free Press, and you get all the journalism and investigative reporting that ABQ Free Press is so good at, along with the coverage of the arts, which we're going to do today with Associate Editor Stephanie Hainsfurther. How are you, Stephanie?
Hi, Larry. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, same here.
It's been, what, about 4 or 5 months since you guys merged, right?
Yes, we did our first issue in April.
Good.
Yeah. So it's been wonderful so far.
Smooth sailing.
Very smooth sailing. It's nice to work with professionals.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're here to kind of touch on several arts events that are going to happen.
Right. We're coming out with our October 8th issue tomorrow. And in the issue, we have a few things coming up that I think people will be interested in. Just wanted to tell people that there is a mural in the South Valley that the kids from Working Classroom, about 9 of the artists from Working Classroom worked on.
I see.
With a supervising artist. And
this
is a detail from the mural.
Wow, we got everything going on there, don't we?
Yeah, really. This looks like the Marigold Parade in the South Valley. The mural is all about South Valley history and the importance of the Rio Grande to the South Valley and its people. And I just love that mural. I think the kids they do such a great job at Working Classroom. They really do.
Nice job. That is good work.
Yeah.
Is it big? I haven't seen it.
It's huge. It's on a wall between the swimming pool and the skate park.
Oh.
And so it's really long and very, very interesting to see as you drive by.
Good.
But there's
very colorful.
Yeah, very colorful. Very colorful. And there's a place to stop and look too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
What else on your list of...
Well, you know, UNM Department of Theater and Dance does a beautiful student choreographer showcase twice a year. And they have their student choreographer showcase coming up, I believe, the October 24th, the weekend of October 24th and the next.
They have a wonderful program over there, theater and dance.
They do.
They do a nice job.
They do a great job, and the students are always participating in everything that has to do with theater and dance, backstage stuff. But this is student choreographers, so they've done these dances themselves and dance in them and direct other students. So that's kind of fun. That's really fun. It's called Shapeshift, which just, the program director told me that it just connotes all the different types of dancing that they'll be doing in the show.
Okay.
So that's a don't miss. I think that's a don't miss. I love to watch the students perform.
Good. And
what else have we got coming up here? We have so much to do here in Albuquerque.
Here's a group.
Oh, Basiku Kuyate. These guys are from West Africa.
I see.
You know, West Africa is where the roots of American jazz come from. And you'll hear it. They're an Ngoni band. The Ngoni is the little instrument that he was holding.
I see.
And they're coming to the Outpost this month, and we're really looking forward to it. They also have Miguel Zenon, who is also a West African, has West African roots. He's from Puerto Rico. But also you'll hear the beginnings of American jazz.
No kidding.
In their music. They're wonderful. They really are.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Absolutely.
Sounds interesting.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Let's look at the next image, and you're covering a lot of things here, Stephanie.
Well, you know, you always like to hear all about what's happening in town. I know you're lining up your tickets as we're talking.
Now, I go to P.F. Chang's quite a bit for the lettuce wraps and some of the other good stuff they have.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
It is.
The horse out in front is now pink.
Right. They painted both horses. I think there are 2 huge horses out there, and they're both pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October.
Good.
And a lot of the local restaurants are doing something. They're doing something with the National Cancer Institutes to promote breast cancer awareness. And if you go in and you buy some pink sushi, they will donate $1 to the
I think
cause.
that would be ahi tuna.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right.
neat.
That's right.
That's a good
yeah,
idea.
so they're going to donate $1 to the cause, and their goal is $100,000.
Oh,
so
good.
go to P.F. Chang's for dinner.
Oh, I can do that.
Often as you can. Me too. Me too. Me
I can do
too.
that.
What's your favorite dish there?
Ooh, the salt and pepper shrimp are pretty darn good. I love that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
My husband laughs because I always order the Mongolian beef. I
just
get
every
stuck
time,
on
right?
one thing I like. Yeah.
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 And you can't wait to go back and have
Right,
it.
exactly, and have it again.
Very good. All right, let's look at the next picture. We're covering a lot of stuff here today. This is theater, right?
This is theater. This is the Drowning Girls, Duke City Repertory Company, a young theater company. I think they're 5 years old this year. Are starting off with the play The Drowning Girls. It's about a guy in England who married all these women. He was a bigamist, and he killed 3 of them by drowning them in the bathtub, and got away with it until the 3rd one. But it's really about the wives. There are 3 wives in the play, and they talk about how they came under this guy's spell. Was it their fault? So they're kind of the ghosts of these 3 brides, and it's very interesting. And Barry Gaines, our theater critic, has an article about it in tomorrow's issue. So it's wonderful.
That's an intense subject.
Oh yeah, it's very intense, and we have wonderful actresses in it, including Lauren Myers, who is on Manhattan, the TV series. I don't know if you're watching that on WGN,
Yes,
but
yeah,
she has a role in Manhattan in a few of the episodes this season.
Very
So,
good.
Yeah, it's a great thing to do. It's a very risky thing to do, but good.
This next one looks like we have a comedy going on here,
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
by the looks of things.
The Mystery of Irma Vep.
Is that Irma there in the middle?
I don't know who that is in the middle. It didn't come with a credit.
Looks like somebody's mummy.
These 2 guys play all the roles.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and again, if there's somebody inside that mummy costume, we don't know who it is. But The Mystery of Irma Vep is a parody of all those old 1940s, 30s and 40s films about.
I love it. How fun.
You know, with all the cliches.
Oh, good.
it.
We got to have the cliches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then we have a famous Shakespearean play in opera form.
We do. Anthony Barese, who is the music director of Opera Southwest, has resurrected Hamlet, Franco Faccio's Hamlet, that has not been performed since 1876.
My goodness.
Yeah, and because it got a bad reception, and he said, okay, that's it. I'm not
pulling
gonna.
the plug on
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. So Anthony Barese actually for 10 years researched in Italy, researched the original scores, a lot of which were incomprehensible, very faded and hard to read. And he has redone the music for Hamlet. And they just last weekend had a performance just in concert in Baltimore. And it got rave reviews. The music is gorgeous. And Opera Southwest is doing they're calling it the American premiere because it was done at La Scala, you know, in the 1800s. But this is the New World premiere of Hamlet the Opera here.
Look
and
at
there's
us.
only 3 performances, so get your tickets early. It's going to be sold out.
For opera fans, this is totally off the brochure, right?
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
So there's a lot of buzz on this already.
There's a lot of buzz, and there are critics coming from all over the world to see this.
No kidding.
Yeah, right here in Albuquerque, Opera Southwest. They brought in beautiful voices. The pre-news from Baltimore is just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I cannot wait to see it. I'm going to see the last performance.
Where are they doing it, I guess?
The National Hispanic Cultural Center.
Ah, great theater.
The big journal theater.
Yeah.
It's very, very good acoustically, and it'll accommodate the crowds that this is going to attract.
Hamlet the Opera.
Hamlet the Opera.
It sort of makes sense. I always thought there was a Hamlet opera, but nobody.
That's what Anthony Barese told me. He thought the same thing. He's a big Shakespeare fan. Of course, Hamlet is one of his favorites. And you'd think there's Othello, there's, you know.
Well, the story itself lends itself to an operatic theme. So.
It really does.
Wow.
Very emotional. So
Look at Look at, they did all the research for you, and all you have to do is open the Albuquerque Free Press. ABQ Free Press has it all right there, and
That's
you can
right.
get tickets and all the access info. And
That's right, and
all of
check
that.
our calendar for all the other things that are coming up in October.
Awesome.
So much stuff.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Always good to
yeah.
have you here. A lot of people don't know it, but Stephanie brings us a lot of the guests that you see that perform with the arts here on the Morning Brew. So it's good to have you in front of the camera for once.
Thank you. Thanks. Good to see you
Thank
too.
you. Stephanie Hainsfurther, Associate Editor with ABQ Free Press. And the Morning Brew will have more right after this.